Hey, what's happening, film fans? I'm back with another fresh out of the theater, fresh from the car review. And today I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler review of One Battle After Another, which is the latest Paul Thomas Anderson film. And I've been a big fan of his films for quite a while, Hard Eight and Boogie Nights, and to a lesser extent Magnolia as well. I mean, even if the movie's not great story-wise, the performances and the directorial choices are always worth the price of admission. Of course, he's done near masterpieces like There Will Be Blood and The Master, and, even lesser kind of nostalgia movies like Licorice Pizza. I like that one too. I know it was kind of a guilty pleasure, but I liked it. So I'm a fan of this director, certainly, and this film was written and directed by PTA, and it stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, Regina Hall, and also Teyana Taylor, and a newcomer, I believe, is Chase Infinity is her name. So very impressive cast. Very happy with the performances here. Leonardo DiCaprio seems to be at his best when he's suffering in movies, like when he's on Quaaludes in The Wolf of Wall Street, or in The Revenant when he gets messed up by the bear and he's like, I can barely move. That seems to be like his niche now. It's like that's his thing, is his kind of his go-to thing that he's known for. And Benicio is known for just always being cool. Now, he doesn't freak out or anything like that. He's always super cool. And he plays this sensei, this karate sensei. And he's a very cool character. Sean Penn is very militaristic. He might get another Oscar nomination to add to his collection, for this one, because he was very convincing, despite the fact that I didn't really like that character too much. So small criticisms here, as I wasn't really over the moon with some of the bad guys and what their motives were. It kind of had some similar things with some Tarantino movies. There's always this like ultra violence and shocking things and larger than life characters, and there's lots of sex, and there's lots of swearing, and and lots of drugs, and there's also of course the racism. Of course there's gonna be racism in there, and that's the part that I wasn't crazy about. It's like, oh, okay, we're gonna go and we're doing this thing again. These white supremacists want to purify the world kind of thing. It's just but that's fine. I mean, that's who they are. That's the villains that were chosen for this picture. And I just thought that some of the characters didn't have, again, no spoilers, but some of the characters didn't have a very satisfying end to their part of the film. I just thought, it's like, okay, and then what happened to that character? It makes you wonder, So maybe that's a good thing, though. It makes you want to care and know what happened to this character. What happened to that character after that? Didn't know, because I don't know, because they were old credits. But yeah, very impressed overall with the acting and directing. The story itself is different. It's unpredictable. It's something a little bit fresh and new. I would say it's not that interesting overall, but it is relentlessly entertaining. Like, they're not going to be bored for a second. This is an almost 3-hour movie, and I wasn't bored at all. It did kind of whiz by. There might have been like 5 or 10 minutes they could have cut, but I think it was pretty tight, considering the story that they wanted to tell, based off a book. So I'm gonna give this movie, One Battle After Another, an 8 out of 10, because I really did like it. A couple of things I didn't care for. Some of the villains, like I said, weren't that great, but I did enjoy the film overall. It was a great experience. Definitely worth the price of admission, especially if you are a Paul Thomas Anderson fan, like I am. So yeah, pretty awesome. Some interesting, shocking things kind of happen here and there. You're like, what? So it got the audience going. It got some good audience reaction throughout the film. So yeah, that's it for me. That's all for this quick non-spoiler review. And thank you for tuning in to this fresh from the car film review. And until next time, peace.